Hello there. Today we've been walking around the center, and as we do, we got hungry, so we're heading to a place called Stolovaya. There are many of them spread out across Sochi, and they're very popular across Russia and ex-Soviet Union countries. What Stolovaya is basically a canteen where they sell like really homely dishes from, again, sort of cuisines from all over the world. You can find borsch, harchoine, khachapuri, lobio, and Russian stuff, literally all sorts of things. So we're going there, and you're coming with us. It's really busy. Must be good then. You can find all sorts of places like that, and usually they're quite affordable. Sometimes you can find a really posh one, but as a rule they're pretty affordable. Так, я буду компот из сухофруктов.
Opa, it's a special challenge to get it out.
Well, I'm not having any.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh my god. Thank fuck one of us is clever. We'll be screwed.
So this, as Stolovaya's go, is probably quite upmarket. The prices are still very good, but you can find them that look really Soviet. We actually went to a really Soviet looking one in our St. Petersburg video last year. But yeah, this one's quite new, typical of Sochi really. A little bit more upmarket again.
There's some macarons here.
They sell macarons, yeah. I mean, if that doesn't tell you something, then...
О, профитроли, смотри. Шоколадный пудинг. О, я буду салат здоровья. А это что такое? Лук репчатый. Винегрет. Is vinaigrette. There is a salad with beetroot and prunes. Also, here is chicken, mayonnaise, obviously carrots, and beans. Vinaigrette. Oh, окрошка. This is a cold soup. I'm not a fan, but Matt loves it. Vinaigrette. Here is, I'll tell you later what's in it. Oh, there is a lot more. There is Olivier.
I think let's get an Olivier.
Так, Olivier. А вот
Trays are filling up. Какие супы есть?
Борщ с говядиной, борщ зеленый, суп сырный.
Здравствуйте.
Ты какой-нибудь хочешь? Я не солянку. И солянка еще.
Можно борщ из говядины, пожалуйста?
Не солянку?
Ага, спасибо.
Можно, пожалуйста, печеночный торт? Что еще мы? Макароны с макаронами. Можно, пожалуйста, овощи на пару?
Макароны с овощами, да?
Да.
Картошка есть под сыром, есть
И что? Голубцы, конечно, выглядят офигенно тоже.
Спасибо. Спасибо. Можешь просто сюда положить, если хочешь. Тарелка обратно здесь.
Куда тарелку?
So they give you these little checks, don't they? And you go to the end of the counter and pay up here.
I never got the checks before. They just tell you how much everything.
They just look at everything.
No. 1496. Вот он. Пожалуйста. taste, huh? Да, руки надо помыть.
Right, so we paid for all of that 1,496 rubles, so about, let's say £15 and $19.
I don't like the borscht, it's not very red.
I know, I thought that. I mean, is that Solyanka or is that Solyanka?
Ah, that's Solyanka.
That's Solyanka, that's the Borsch,
See
yeah?
that they had green borscht.
Yeah.
Never heard about it. Probably nice. What I like about these places is that you can still be healthy, like they sell lots of vegetables, like steamed vegetables, and chicken, also like chicken meatballs, again steamed stuff, so that's really nice. So you have the option, so you can be as unhealthy as you want.
Right, so let's take you through what we've got. This is a... What is this?
So this is a cake. It's made out of liver, and there's some stuffing in there, but I thought it sounded
And there's
interesting.
pancakes, no?
Yeah, the pancakes are made out
crepes.
of liver.
The pancakes are made from liver.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's why I
So that I've never
decided.
seen before. This is obviously pasta, macaroni. This is a Chicken Kiev. Most of you may know Chicken Kievs, but obviously Kiev named after the Ukrainian city, and they're often eaten with mashed potato. We've got a plate full of veg, which is filera. And we've got also like a fried chicken and cheese, is that correct?
Chicken cheese, yeah.
And this salad is called vinaigrette, which is with beetroot, cabbage. What else is in there, you?
Oh, this is actually not vinaigrette. This is just a healthy one. I can see lots of beetroot, cabbage, and I think that's it.
Healthy vinaigrette.
Yeah.
This salad also is called Olivier, or it's often called in the UK, like, for some reason it's sold in Turkish restaurants and it's called Russian salad. So if you've seen Russian salad on the menu, that's what they're talking about. This is Solyanka, which is a famous Russian soup made with
There are lots of different types of meat,
olives, ham,
yep,
sour cream.
sausages, salami. There are different lots of types of pickles.
And then lastly, we've got Borsch right in front of Julia, obviously. But this is not a very dark looking Borsch. You obviously mix the sour cream in.
Yes, but still.
And the last one here is called Gulopsi, which is like a Russian massive dolma. So there's loads of meat and rice inside, and then a cabbage leaf. It's all wrapped in a cabbage leaf and then served with sauce. I think, to be honest, also that's going to go well with the mash. So let's dig in. Oh, we've also got different compotes here, haven't we?
Yes, this is made out of dried fruit, and this one is made out of berries.
And
we've got a
tea.
Praga cake. I just put it away.
Prague cake, which was famous all over the ex-Soviet Union,
Oh yeah,
wasn't
it's
it?
very famous.
Okay, we're starving. Let's dig in.
Салат ужасный.
Невкусный салат?
Это все лук. И он
Это
очень...
лук?
Это лук.
It's onion, still cabbage. It's alright. It's nice.
Standard Borsch.
Not enough beetroot though.
How's it compared to the one we had in the Carpathians?
Но мамин.
Mom My mom makes the best borscht. It's alright.
So
It's a bit too sour for me.
Yeah.
Too sour, and it seems like there is no beetroot, which is why I love this soup, because of beetroot, and they don't
How can you have Borsch without
I
beetroot?
mean,
So Borsch is probably the most famous Russian/Ukrainian soup, isn't it? And it's Ukrainian Borsch is famous all over the world.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's my favorite, so 100%. So borscht usually is very dark in color. There is loads of beetroot. It's very meaty. This one, it seems like they substitute beetroot for cabbage, like pickled cabbage.
Right, so let's try Solyanka. It's a soup that we've had a lot of times before, and it's a soup that I absolutely love. It smells really, really meaty. I'm trying to think what it's similar to. It's got a similar smell, familiar smell. I'll come back to it, or we'll write it down below.
Did you ever try my mom's one? She makes the best one.
Seriously?
Yeah. Didn't she make one when we left to go film our cookses? The Literally as we left.
В этот же день.
Time that right.
She doesn't like us.
No, especially, yeah. That's so good. So it's really sour, Solyanka, and you get the fresh kick from the herbs. The broth itself's really meaty, as I say, really sour. And then you've got a difference in textures from the veg to the hams, obviously a little bit crunchy. The olives, really good. And that sour kick is amazing. That's quite a good quality Solyanka as well, I think.
I want to try it now then. I actually really love my mum's one. Obviously it's the best because I know what she put in there as well. Sometimes Solyanka can be quite heartburny, that's why I stay out of it, but I love that too. It is really good.
So the good thing about all of these dishes is that you get in a Stolovaya. They are the dishes that your average Russian would eat. They're the dishes that every family cooks at home. And like Julia and Lyra were both saying, it's dishes that their mums cooked. It reminds you of childhood, doesn't it? Some of these foods. And they're so heartwarming. Gulopsi, that's one of your grand's favourites, isn't it?
Okay.
So do you want to move on to the Gulopsi? Let's try it.
Let's cut through. That is a giant one.
Need it ready.
That is stuffed really well. So you got the meat and rice inside, and it's wrapped in cabbage leaf. It's all like tomato sauce. Let's try it. That's a big chunk.
I believe in you.
I've got a big mouth, that's fine. There's definitely not enough sauce for me. I normally love the sauce that they're cooked in. It's just a big chunk of meat which is not heavily spiced. It's just, you can taste like the seasoning, just salt and pepper, but there is no specific spices added to it. You can taste a bit of rice, but I wouldn't say it's particularly strong flavor.
Usually they're cooked in a saucepan, aren't they? There's like 10 or 12 of them, and then just covered in sauce, and then the lid's put on, and they just soak in all that sauce. But I guess maybe that one's probably been sitting on the shelf for a little while. So
yeah, but it's not very strong in flavor. It's quite bland, but it's alright. I really want to try this. That looks interesting.
Go for it. Go for it. Then I'm looking at the Chicken Kiev.
Yeah, it's your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Она еще и с сыром.
Okay. Liver cake. Interesting.
How's it smell?
Honestly,
Yeah.
weird.
Давай.
It's like a bush tucker try.
Чё? Дай отрежь, пожалуйста.
Good, yeah?
Должно быть очень вкусно.
Oh, it's actually really nice.
Мама тоже такое готовила.
Yeah?
Good?
My mom makes all sorts of things when I'm out of the house, huh?
Очень нежно.
It is actually delicious. Try that.
Тут яйцо, лук.
Crabs here that made out of liver, and you've got onion and carrot in there, and I guess a bit of mayonnaise mixed in there, and all the you got it between the you got it between every single layer, but yeah, there are not that many of them, and I guess there's some egg on top. It's actually really gently just melts in your mouth.
That's lovely.
The blend with the like carrot and onion, I guess they get fried off. The blend is really nice, and you get a hint of liver, but it's not overpowering.
The texture of the liver is really nice.
Yes,
It's not
gentle.
elasticy or anything at all. It just, like you say, melts, just falls apart in your mouth.
I'm impressed. Usually when you're done, you take your dirty dishes somewhere. In our case, there is the window just right there where Matt's taking it. This is frog cake. Okay. It's very popular in Russia, and I think across ex-Soviet Union countries. Which is just chocolate cake. Oh, it smells very good.
mean, that's a face you can't really understand. Is it good or not? No?
I don't like prawn cake.
Вкусный.
Вкусный? Я
сухой
попробую.
It's not very dry, which is nice. But to be honest, I'm very fussy with chocolate cakes. And this cream is like made out of butter, so it's quite heavy. And for me, it's just a bit too much. I don't like creams like that, so.
Right, you said bad, Lyra said good. I'm having the deciding vote.
Oh, so typical, huh?
That's really, really good. It's really sweet. I understand it, like what you're saying. It can be overpoweringly sweet. I think if you were to have a whole one yourself, maybe. But there's like apricot jam.
Yeah.
Apricot jam running right through the middle on top of this cream, which gives it that nice little sort of difference in taste. A little bit sour was the word I was looking for.
But for me, it's not even like the cake itself; it's the cream
Yeah, sure.
that does it. There are lots of different cakes that are much better than that I prefer, and I don't have any of that here. We'll show them to you at some point when we see them around.
Whew. That's a bit better. Right, so we're going to leave this video here. It was just a short one to show you some of the more traditional Russian foods, show you what a Stolovaya is like. And that one, as we say, is quite a modern Stolovaya, to be honest. Yeah, we've been to some pretty dodgy looking ones. Yeah, proper gritty ones in our time, and we'll show you obviously some more as and when we go to them. But yeah, on that note, thanks for watching this video.
See you in the next one.